shit. It's the Rodney Perry Show, and I'm motherfucking Rodney Perry. Now, here on the show, we like to bring you the bullshit that you need to know about these motherfuckers in Hollywood. Today, we got a great motherfucking show for your motherfucking ass. Something I need to get off my chest is the fact that I really hate profanity. Yeah, I hate cursing, and I apologize. Stay with us. Have a great show. Hey, I appreciate you for watching the show. Now, my guest is one of the hottest actors on the scene today. He's become one of Hollywood's most sought-after talents. He starred in the movie Soul Plane, Fool's Gold opposite Matthew McConaughey, Meet Dave opposite Eddie Murphy, and the soon-to-be-released movie Not Easily Broken with Morris Chestnut. Ladies and gentlemen, show some love for my dog, one of my friends, Mr. Kevin Hart. What's up, K Hart?
RP, how you doing, man?
Throw your hearts up.
Throw your hearts up. Bow. You know what I'm saying? That's doing the gang sign. Got. Can't really call it a gang because it's a heart.
Is it a gang sign?
No, it's because it's a heart, but it's mine. That's it.
Now, Kev, you're an actor. You're a comedian.
Sex symbol.
Sex symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how did you get into comedy first? How did you get into stand-up?
How did I get into stand-up, man? Like any other stand-up comedian, you know? Hanging around with a bunch of people that thinks that you're funny, tells you to stop being funny for them. You should be funny for everybody. Give it a shot. Went on, tried it, did some amateur nights, fell in love with the stage, fell in love with the people, said this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I wanna do with my life.
Now let me stop you. Now you Kevin Hart right now. You know, movies, TV, but you started off, that wasn't your name. That wasn't your comedy name.
No, my comedy name was Little Kev the Bastard. little Kev the Bastard. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't good when I first started out.
Really?
We're gonna come out and we're gonna be honest and keep things where they should be. My comedy was not where it was supposed to be. I used to come on stage and dance. That was my thing. I would come out, they'd be like, give it up for Little Kev the Bastard. And I would come out and be like, you
hit it?
See people when they do this? And I humped the stool real hard. I used to hump the stool.
Did people laugh?
No, people didn't really laugh. Nobody laughed. People, and then I would always have to finish dancing and brush myself off. There's nothing worse than hitting the ground and brushing yourself off when it don't work.
You know, I'm physical, so my comedy is physical. So I've been down here. So yeah.
You got to do the slow get up. But, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. You know, that's how you learn. I went through my life lessons, man. Learned that, you know, that wasn't where my comedy should be. And that's how I learned to slowly start to develop, talking about what I could personally relate to. My life, my kids, my family, what I've been through. And that's where I got funny at. In the beginning, when I was Little Kev the Bastard, it wasn't funny. That's why I changed it with the Kevin Hart.
So what was that transition, though? Like, what was there an event that happened? Did something happen? What made you say, man, I need to start talking about me?
Well, it was I guess you could say it was where I was doing comedy, you know, because I was in a New York circuit. So when you're in that New York mainstream circuit and you're doing all the comedy clubs, you start to look at all the people that are coming through. And, you know, when you're looking at the Chris Rocks, the David Waynes, the Seinfelds, George Wallace's, you know, the list can go on and on of comedians that were coming there. You know, you got comedians who are using their first and last name, but they're being themselves. They're funny by being themselves. It's like, if you're funny, you don't have to try to be funny. It should naturally come to you. And that's when the light bulb went off in my head. It's like I'm being a completely different person on stage, but I can go and be myself. And that's what makes you good. Being yourself. People
now you said mainstream. What's the difference between mainstream and another stream?
Well, I mean, of course you got the urban market and you have mainstream. When I say mainstream, it's more universal. You know, I mean, it's when you're appealing to everybody.
It's white comedy, man.
White, black.
Is it?
Mexican.
Is it white?
I don't think it's white. I think when I say universal, I say you're appealing to everybody, where you're not just reaching out to a specific audience. You know, like you're not just trying to hit an urban market. You're not just trying to hit a white market. You're not just trying to hit a redneck market. You're trying to hit everybody and appeal to everybody in their households. And I think that's where the greats have done. You know, the greats that you can go and quote. You know, from Cosby to Richard Pryor, to Eddie, you know, to Martin, you know, it's not just black, it's not just white, it's everybody, and that's where you want to be. You know, you want to get to a point where you are respected and appreciated by the world. You don't just want to be respected and appreciated by a certain class of people. You know, you want everybody to get you for what you're doing.
Wow. Okay, so Kevin Hart, comedian, you start moving up through the ranks. You're a very young man. What was the vibe? Did everybody treat you cool?
Well, you know, I mean, when stuff started happening, I was 24 when stuff started to really pop. So of course, you know, you're in a business that's competitive. You know, it shouldn't be, but it's very hard not to be competitive when you started out with certain people and you see certain people pass you or do certain things. You know, some people take a little negativity, but at the end of the day, you know, what I do has nothing to do with another man's journey. You know, your walk is completely different from mine. You know, patience is a virtue. Some people have it, some people don't. You know, I'll much rather wait and reap the benefits of success whenever they come than haul ass and try to get them at a certain point in time because I feel like I need it now. And I think the problems that I ran into with people where they were like, well, how is he getting this now when I've been doing this for 5 years? Has nothing to do with you, you know. So it's all about your timing and what opportunities were presented to you. If you're ready for that opportunity, then things will happen. If
so
not,
all of our journeys are individual journeys.
That's how I feel.
So you can't look at another person and be like, how come I didn't get that?
Nah, I believe that 110%, dude. Like
now, did you use that same philosophy when you were selling shoes?
When I was a sneaker salesman, honestly, I was the best at it. I don't have.
You was nice with it.
I was nice, dude. I can break down the sneaker. You got polyurethane, EVA, condensed EVA, hexalite, diamond cell, max. Do you subinate? Do you pronate? Do your shins go inward or outward? I basically can break a foot down. So when I was with sneakers, you gotta understand, when I was younger, we didn't have money, so I had one pair of sneakers for the year. So when I was at a sneaker store, I bought every sneaker that I could because of my discount and everything else. So I really got into it. I was gonna work for Nike. I was gonna be a big deal, man.
Wow.
I can still go back if I wanted to. If things don't work out, I can definitely go be a Nike rep.
So if things don't work out,
I'm Air Max it up, baby.
K Hart is coming, Nike.
I promise you.
Now, I know.
Why is this mug so big? This mug covers my whole face.
It's
Look,
not big.
Look.
It's small.
So he gave me a soup bowl to drink out of.
Now, Kev Hart, you got a family. Your family is growing. Wife, 2 kids.
2 beautiful kids.
How much does your comedy affect?
Oh my goodness.
Or vice versa? Your comedy affect your family, and your family affect your comedy?
I mean, it plays a huge part of my comedy now because that's my life. You know, that's my everyday life. That's what I live. And my comedy, like I said before, is me talking about what I know the best, and that's what I do. You know, from spending time with my wife, from raising my kids, you know, to being a parent and figuring out that now I'm responsible for two individuals. You know.
Are you a good dad?
I'm probably one of the best dads in the world, man. I'm very good with my kids. You know, the thing with me, I beat my kids different, and that's what separates me from other fathers. You know, it's no such thing as abuse if you say I love you after you do it. Like
it's like LOL.
Yeah, it's like like if you put that in after anything, people can accept what you did. Like one time, I hit my baby in the head with the iron, and I was like, "Don't do that," and I hit her, and she cried, and I was like, "I did that because I love you," and she was like, "It burned, Daddy." And I was like, well, you know, we'll fix that. Don't worry about that. But that's why I did it. And now she don't go in that area where she got hit at no more because she associates that area with an iron, a hot iron to the head. And that's what, like, you know, with my son, you know, he kept getting on the bed, and I got a big bed. I'm like, don't get up there because you're going to fall. And he kept doing it. So I let him get up there, and then I pushed him off.
You
and
did
he saw
he learned.
how long
he learned
and hard
something.
the fall was. He don't get on that bed no more. Tough love, man.
He don't sleep either.
Maybe not. But it all depends on your method in raising your kids. That's my method. Tough love. Abuse.
What do you like about stand-up?
What I like about stand-up? I like, you know what? I like that I control it. I'm my own boss. You know what I mean? You know,
writer, producer, director.
Whatever it is that I want to do, when I'm on that stage, I can do it. And, you know, regardless of Hollywood and the movies and television, if they decide to say, we're done with Kevin Hart today or tomorrow, we don't want to work with him anymore, we don't like him, I can always do stand-up. I will always be able to go and travel the world doing comedy because I have a fan base there that I developed on my own, and that's something that I control. I generate that market.